If I could go back to high school, this is what I wish someone had told me about college admissions. One of the most frustrating things I experienced during the admissions process was seeing students get accepted to colleges where I got rejected, even though my grades and test scores were higher. At the time, I thought something had to be wrong. I remember looking at admissions results and wondering, how did they get in? I thought college admissions was supposed to be based on who had the highest GPA, the best test scores, and the strongest academic record. What I didn't understand was that colleges aren't simply admitting the students with the highest numbers. The truth is, they're not just picking names, they're building a class. And once I learned that, a lot of things started making sense. Let's say a university wants to grow its engineering program. They may be looking for more engineering students that year. Another year, they may be focused on growing nursing, education, business, or computer science. That means two students applying to the same university can actually be competing in very different applicant pools depending on their major. The admissions rate for one major could be much more competitive than another, even at the same school. I had no idea that was happening behind the scenes. And here's a factor many overlook. Geography can matter too. Colleges often want students from different cities, states, and countries. If most of their applicants are coming from one region, they may be excited to admit students from places where they don't typically receive many applications. They aren't just trying to fill classrooms, they're trying to create a diverse campus community with students from different backgrounds and experiences. There are also enrollment goals that most students never hear about. A college has to think about how many students will actually enroll after they're admitted. They have to consider housing capacity, classroom space, financial aid budgets, and the size of incoming programs. All of these factors influence admissions decisions. That's why two students who look very similar on paper can end up with completely different outcomes. One student's application may align perfectly with what the institution needs at that particular moment. The other student may still be highly qualified, but simply doesn't fit one of the priorities the college is trying to accomplish that year. And honestly, I wish someone had explained this to me before I started applying. Because when students get rejected, they often assume it means they weren't smart enough, talented enough, or accomplished enough. Most of the time, that's not the case. A rejection doesn't automatically mean another student was better than you. It often means the college was making decisions based on factors you'll never see as an applicant. So if you're preparing for college admissions right now, don't spend all your time comparing yourself to other students. You don't know what priorities a college is balancing behind the scenes. Focus on presenting the strongest version of yourself, finding schools that fit your goals, and applying strategically. The admissions process is much more complicated than most people realize, and the more you understand how it works, the better prepared you'll be. Follow for more college admissions tips I wish someone had told me before I applied. College Admissions with Destiny, smart strategies, real results, your future.